Welcome to your new favorite ultimate podcast.
Unmarked.
Listen to two perspectives of two generations, ultimate players chasing the same dream.
Talking about on-field experiences and the stories around it. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, the podcast of a lifetime. We have Manuela on board. Manu, first question. Just give us a typical Thursday a day in the life of Manuela Cardenas.
How are you? How's it going? First, thank you for having me over here. Yeah, I was super excited to be here. I just love to talk about frisbee and to get conversations going. I hope I can have any of you in Spanish. We kind of have like a little project in back in over here in Colombia with some friends, and we're back and forth. But it would be nice to have you in Spanish too. And so how was a Thursday in my day? Okay, I we had practice last night until late. We practiced until 10 p.m. So we went to sleep real late, and today was really hard to wake up. And we have I live with my girlfriend. We have two dogs, and so she goes to take the dogs for the walk, and then I just stay over here working. I work as a marketing specialist. I do SEO and ads for brands, and so I was doing a little bit of that. And then in the middle of the day, my friends came with Manu, my girlfriend, and I cooked some lunch. I make some lunch. I took so long to make lunch. I don't know why it takes so long. It's just I just
How long are
started
we
doing
talking?
it
How many hours?
an hour, but it's just something so simple rice, potatoes, some protein and some salad. What did I do the whole yeah? So it just it is always taking so long. Then I just go back to work, and yeah, now I'm here hanging, probably gonna do some stretching today later. I'm trying to get into the stretching because I'm pretty bad. I'm not
Yeah.
flexible.
Super clutch. And you mentioned kind of working in the marketing SEO world. I know you also do a lot in Ultimate. What kind of balance do you have of working that job in Colombia versus kind of doing your own thing, being an entrepreneur, using Ultimate Frisbee as a type of a job? How does that balance work? Because I do know you travel quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I was so a couple of years ago I was working in person or hybrid, and that was a little bit harder. Now I'm able to work from home, and also trying to explore to have clients instead of working for a full time company. So I'm in that process making those two works work, because it's frisbee takes a lot of time, and sometimes you can just take a full day just setting up stuff for frisbee, planning, or any social media. I want also to get more active on creating content, but that also take a lot of time. So it's okay, how can I find that balance, and trying to explore and not being a full-time employee, and having some brands and be able to do all the frisbee in the season, and kind of have the off season to lock in in job and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I wish we can just play frisbee
Oh,
and
Yeah.
we all do.
practice. It's fun, but yeah, I do like the balance that I'm finding,
Yeah.
and yeah, making it
This
happening and stuff.
this might be a question more for me than for anyone else, but I'm taking marketing at my university right now, and I'm what are the kind of things you're doing in your job through your day to day? What kind of what are you passionate about in your job?
Okay, I do a lot about the organic, um like search optimization for the
Yeah,
organic
SEO.
uh, on your website. So I do like to like get deep in and start like understanding what is people looking for, and depending on the brand and the market, and create the content of the brand like around that, and being able like to also help clients like with optimize like their in-person store, with the optimization of the Google local stuff, and creating content about that around that. So I can get like deep in doing that. Like I really like it, and I enjoy it, which is nice. And I remember when I
Yeah.
was like choosing what to study, I was like really scared because at 17 you don't know what you want, and I just wanted to play more frisbee in that school that we got the scholarship. Like, what do I? Where am I gonna do? And marketing looked like okay, it sounds fun. It sounds like I will be able like to create stuff, and then I ended up liking it a lot. So yeah, and I also like do ads. So I was able like to create ads in Meta ads and Google ads, and yeah, I have experience with that. And I like it too, but I like the SEO part more. It's just like you can just get so deep in with like getting like yeah getting information, and then like creating content after that in in the website and all of that.
Yeah, yeah, that is like yeah, you're speaking our language too, so maybe we might hire you. We might hire you, after this
Eh,
podcast. I mean,
not
I know it's
excited, not
like
excited.
Yeah,
well,
that's
please,
honestly
but
like the exact same way I think about
Yeah.
our like my thought process was, oh, I want to do something playing frisbee. Marketing sounds fun, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so like, but
Yeah.
you're saying you're at 17, all you want to do is play more frisbee. Like everybody knows, like you were already playing for a long time. Can you just walk everybody through the actual story of how you and Vali started playing at such a young age, and just a little bit of the origin story of the Cardenas?
Yeah. We were always like a sport like kid, like yeah, kids.
Yeah.
We were just like all over, like playing volleyball, playing basketball, playing soccer. Before, yeah, we both like soccer a lot. Even chess, we even played chess, and we were like doing every sport. And then like when we were 9, that was like 2008, over here in Medellin. In that time, like the government had a really nice program named Inter, Escuelas Populares. So they basically have like sports, like a lot of sports in every neighborhood of the city, or in the most of the neighborhood of the city. So we were in, I think we were in third grade, and it was like some people that were doing like an exhibition in the card of the school. And yeah, I mean, it looks so fun. It's like since the first time we were just like seeing the frisbee just fly. They were doing some freestyle, and you know that freestyle like just like so fun also like to watch. And everyone over there was just so excited like to get to sport. Like I didn't like everyone in the school. We were just like playing every different sport. So we just got into frisbee, and yeah, I remember that they have like two two different like times of like the classes. I think it was like one at 8 a.m. and then one at 10:30, and they were like full of people, and it was so fun because like the coach will be like we will be just betting like I don't know like candies or like
Yeah.
in that time like the PlayStation, PS1 or PS2 were around, so like he will pay
Games.
or people will pay like 30 minutes of that like after like winning or losing. So that was also like so fun. So we started like at 9 years old, and it was like a lot of people like over there that were also like so talented, and yeah, it was so fun like to start in there. And then I think like a couple of months later, it was Carolina, Colorado. So it was like we started on Inder, but Inder had like a team program which which like the best people of those like neighborhood will go and play together and be a team. So that was Desarrollo Deportivo.
Is that your
So
neighborhood where you were born? Is that your
no,
neighborhood where you're from?
that's the name of the program, Desarrollo Deportivo. Where we are from is Manzanillo, Vereda, El Manzanillo. Really, really lovely place. It's so nice. And so okay, so it was that team, and we and our coach like figured out that the tryouts were happening. So we went like and did tryouts. We were like so little. We were like 10. Yeah, I think we were 10. So we were like doing the tryouts. We didn't make the team. We were like so young. So they were like, yeah, like keep like training and come back next year. And I think two people that year leave the team. I think like
Left.
one of the left the team. I was
Yeah.
like, so the coach was like, okay, I'm gonna take like the little ones.
Yeah.
So we
You
got
should,
into
you should
that
talk
team.
to him now and reach out to him now and be like, you
Yeah.
didn't take me.
Yeah. That she was like, you're too young. You're coming next year. You're coming back next year.
Yeah, that is
Like,
an
okay,
epic
very-
story to cut.
Yeah.
One person you don't want to cut.
And then so we started playing with them, and in that team it was Elisa Mosquera. I think that year was Gina's last year, because I remember that our first tournament, it was a beach tournament, and it was Gina's last tournament with the team, and it was our first tournament. In that was in
And
beach.
she was
that was in beach.
she was
in Santa
older, and she was
Marta.
just like, she was so good. Like, was she like an older
she was,
player?
She was,
Yeah.
she was so good. I mean, she was leaving the team because she was. I think they call it like graduating, because like she was already like too old like to be part of the program, or but she was already playing in Revolution and being like a superstar, and she was like so good in that time. So that was also like super fun. So we started playing with Desarrollo Deportivo. It was like Elisa, Valentina. There is a lot of like Macana players that that play in that team that we now like play together. So that's like really fun. And then Carolina, the coach, she was part of Revolution. So like she got us or bring us to Revolution or introduce us to Mauricio. It was a while ago that I don't remember the exact details, but we ended up playing there like with 11 or 12 years old. We remember. And
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah.
and it was,
How is Elisa Mosquera? I was watching a game the other day, and she was just like the best of the best. Is she healthy? Is she coming back? How's she doing?
last year she was like coming back, and she was doing the process for the water games. She wasn't able to be in the team, but she was like she looks so good. I remember playing against her in national. She's healthy. I think she was in Australia in the last couple months. I think so, and she's going to play with Alana, the PUL, for the pro season. I think she's so commitment. She's so disciplined. She's probably gonna be able to get back, and I'm excited like because last year she was coming back, but she didn't compete. She didn't compete that much. But it is really fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure team. It is somebody that.
Break in the action to remind you can contact us at watchunmarked@gmail.com with any questions, comments, or ideas. Now let's get back to it.
It's crazy you've been playing with all these people for like since you were like 11, 10, 12, like that's honestly insane.
I think that's one of the things that make the difference in our process. I think that we were so lucky because we were so young, but we got into a Revolution that it was like such a big program. But in that time, it was like something happened that the older people in Revolution they left the team, and like some of the best players, like I think it was like 7 to 8. A lot of players like left in that, like when we were starting. So
Yeah.
Revolution or Mauricio basically just had it like to put like Revo Junior, like to be like the competitive part of the team. So I think, yeah, I mean, I think we were also like lucky that we like get into like a team that's so competitive, but also into a situation that we will be able like to learn from a lot of players in the team, but also like to
Get some time and play.
I know, and we played for so long with them. Like we start so in 2012. After that, 2012 was our first junior wars in Poland.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was great. That's the only wars that we have won yet.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
world clubs. We'll give you world clubs.
Yeah, okay,
22.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
At what point are you realizing like you're joking? You were the little ones when you made the team, but when did you realize that you were like very, very good, like against adults? Like when did that switch like flip for you? That you're like, whoa, I'm very, very good at this.
I think it was 2017. 2017. It was like in the war games process for Poland. That was I was like so deep in the process. I think 2016 in London, like I played well, but I was like I still like feel that I didn't feel that I was like fully like okay competitive and I can like make a bunch of stuff. But I think in 2017 I was like okay, if I'm good, I'm good. I can defend. I can be matching out with anyone in the field. So I think like from that point I just like start like thinking that and it's just such a nice like scenario. Like we were playing like high club level tournaments, but we were also like were able like to play U24s, U20. We still had U20s in 2017. So it was like such a nice scenarios like to explore and to like develop like different like stuff in high level. So I think
you can do more things in U20. Make the throws and then a little more of a role player and elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old were you at that time?
18. We were 18 at the time.
Yeah. And you were playing the Worlds and then the Worlds U24s and then the Worlds U20s as well? Like back to back to back?
Yeah, in 2017 we play US Open, we play War Games US Open, and then in 2018 it was Club Wars, U20, and U20, U24 was U24 Australia was in 2018. In January or something. So it was, and then we were also like, I was also playing the season with Molly. So it was like, we were just exposed to a huge, big, fun, competitive like scenarios like to develop and explore the game. And I'm super excited for.
Oh, I was gonna say, how many U.S. teams were, hey, Manu, play with us? Was Denver the only one? How did that pipeline connect?
It is. I think it was. First, we were so excited to do it. I think like when we like you start like getting into like understand frisbee. Like the first thing was like, okay, we want to play over there. We want to play, go and play. We even like talk about like living over there and like just playing frisbee. And in 2017, at War Games, Mauricio was always super close, like to Matsan, and we would also like say hi or English in that time, where like I don't think I can understand like at all like stuff, like say things, but not all. And so like Matt invited us like to explore. Like Fury, like I didn't like the invitation that they got like for people like come over and make try out, and we were like super excited and stuff. But then like the thing just like ended being okay like after you are done with the school, because like I think like California is like I don't know, like kind of hard, but they didn't end up just being like, okay, after you are done with the school. And I think that was my first year of school or something, so it was like still like so much like time left. And then after working, we went to US Open with Revolution, and I remember that we played one of the first games again against Molly Brown, and I just like even though I didn't speak any English, I just like connect like with people like Lisa, like Chuff, like just like we'll be like joking in the sideline or like in like into like the calls, and I was just like, yeah, it was like so fun. And then we ended up playing against them finals, and yeah, it was like the game was fun. Claire was over there. I was a big fan of Claire too. Like, so I was like super excited like to see them play against them. And then after that final, we were like just I was like joking with Lisa and Chuff, and I didn't understand like a lot of stuff. And Cappy was around, and Claire like say something like that. I will be like welcome like to join the team.
Really?
in the future. And then I just Cappy introduced that to me, Laura Spina. And I just like keep that in my mind. I was like, okay, and just like say goodbye. But then when I get back like to Colombia, I text Claire on Facebook. I should have like those messages around there like, hey, so nice to meet you. Probably use like Google Translate. Like, hey, so nice to meet you. Yeah, I hope like to see you again. I'm really interested in playing like in Molly Brown if that like can like be possible.
We'll find that.
So, like,
we'll find that screenshot and we'll share it.
I will send it to you too. And in that season, unfortunately, they were. I mean, a lot of players were injured, so they were like lone players. So like they talked to the whole team. I didn't have like conversation because that was like after US Open. I didn't like before that. I just like came for one practice and to nationals that were in Sarasota. So that was like the first time, and I think it was like just so fun, like since the first time. I had so much fun, even I didn't understand a lot of stuff. It was like Megan I shout out to her. Her Spanish is yeah, it's okay. So she was like the only one or one of the only ones of the team that will help me like to understand the stuff. But I was like really lost like the whole time. But I was just like having so much fun, and my thinking or my thought all the time were like, I want to understand like the jokes. I want to understand what they are saying. I need to be able. So then after that, I just like planned in 2018. I tell like in my university asked for permission like to be able like to take just one class and take it online, because in that time that was like before the pandemic, so like online school was just like not an option. But I just like did a lot of like paperwork in school like to be able like just to take one class that semester to be able to go afterwards after I don't know, it was after junior wars or club wars that I just came back like to the States and stayed there like for 2 or 3 months to practice to learn English. I was like just immersed in the house with Lisa, Chuff, Megan, and me. So it was like such a nice experience. It was just like I think one of the best years of my life for sure. And I think after that it was just like so much fun that I was just like thinking on like just coming back and like to play the season in Molly. And I think that's how it is. I just had so much fun that like to move out. But yeah, super fun.
Did you end up kind of staying and like finishing out university, or like did you continue doing? Because I'm in a similar situation right now where I'm thinking about doing less university for more frisbee.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was like kind of like tricky. What I try is like the first part of the semester, the first part of the year, the first semester, I will take like 6 classes, like 1 class extra, and take a bunch of that. And then the pandemic hit. So it's like we didn't have any frisbee. So I remember that I took like 7 classes, like to finish like all of that, and that was like online. So I was just like able to do that. Yeah, so it was like, and then after the pandemic, it moved like slowly like to be like online classes.
Yeah.
Because like we were like slowly coming back, so they used to like give the option. So I kind of finished it like a little bit online. But yeah, it's really tricky. It's really but Bali always like, and they like because like all the tournaments are like right when university starts. I don't know if that happened is the same with the schedule over there, but Bali's like we are in wars or something, and she's just like, yeah, and like in the 3rd class of the semester, and I haven't been in any class so far. So.
But I have a gold medal, and I'm great in frisbee, so.
You don't know how much fun we had there.
You can't say that
no.
thing, then they get mad.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I gotta ask.
Pandemic.
Yeah, like mindset, like obviously, in my opinion, best player in the world, hands down. Are you ever thinking of this stuff? Like, do you want to be the best? What are your goals? Like, what's the mindset? A lot of people see you play, but I'm curious, just like any fan, like what goes through your mind?
Yeah, I think it's definitely so much fun, like to be good at something that you love a lot, like frisbee. So I think that's something that it helps me like to enjoy that part of the game of being good. It's like getting that like of having fun. It's like I had so much fun getting open. I had so much fun like getting like into hard D, and I think when you are in that like kind of like set up an scenario when you are like being like having so much fun and being competitive or something, it's just like I started like to consider it like I want to push harder. I want to. I know that if I get more discipline in my workout stuff and like more discipline in like running or stretching, I can have a version of myself that is gonna be so good, and I'm gonna enjoy that because I'm also like playing for teams that I have so much fun. So I care, and if as much better as I get, as much help I can give to the team too. So it's just like I do enjoy being good and having that challenge in the field, and like damn, this is hard. It is hard to run, but it's also like it's really nice to feel. It's a really nice feeling after a point or in a point that when you are running really hard and you are able like to complete those throws or get that catch or get that D. It's just like it is so much fun. So I always like try like to enjoy it, because I think when I stop enjoying or like just getting into too much into my head, like I need to be the best and then I will enjoy it. I think like the order is like I am one of the best, or I am the best because I enjoy this so much. I am like having so much fun over here, and so and that's I think that's one of the goal that I had for this year. Like I want to bring a better version of my frisbee than I did last year, because I enjoy a lot of last year, and I know that I can push harder, and there's a lot of big tournaments this year and important ones that will be like Club War is so fun, and it's gonna be like really fun like to try hard over there and being able like to help and to do a bunch of fun stuff in the field.
Yeah, and like a quick follow-up to like I think one of the areas of your game that I don't think it's talked about enough is like I was at Kaimana in the booth watching ground level, and it's a tournament in Hawaii. It's competitive. It's a good final, but your body on 2 up lines, like absorbing contact, giving contact back. I've seen you like, hit the ground harder than anybody. Like, where do you get your toughness, and who do you credit like your on-field toughness to? Because there's a lot of great players that are like too good to play defense or too good to work hard, but you're just a very gritty, tough player. Like, where does that come from?
I think that comes a lot like from our family. Like like when we were kids, we were always playing sports, and I don't know, our siblings or brother, they were not like going easy on us. Like you can expect you can like have the ball and you can expect like your brother or your auntie like just passing you and pushing your body. And like being like really physical, or like when we just like get like into play like playing stuff, they were like super tough like with us. Even like I think in December we play a soccer game. They normally play like the young men of the family again, like the old men. But this year we were playing. Bada was playing for one team and we were playing for another team. And you will like assume that they were like be careful with you because like yeah they play sport, they practice, and they're like this is part of their life. Yeah, there was like so many situations that they I was just having the ball and they would just like pass through you or like push you like super hard. I think Ballet had just like get like pretty bad hit and she like ended like being hurt like a lot. So I think that is one of like is one of like the sources that I will say like that come from. And I think now that I'm talking and like I just will connect that we were having fun like doing that. You know, it's like
Yeah, of
we
course.
were like receiving that. So it's like we were having so much fun. So I guess like yeah, like when I get like super like physical or like people like get physical with me, I'm like I know that this is like part of the game and I need to be able like to take advantage of this like physicality right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I do enjoy a lot like to be physical and to be tough and battle too. So it's fun.
Well, is there a matchup that's memorable in your head as like a top Manuela versus whoever matchup?
I think one of my it was so fun and we have like a little moment. It was in Australia, the finals.
Uh-huh.
I was like matching out with Rob, and
Yeah.
we're really good friends, but we both are so competitive, and we are always like so physical, and we are okay with the physicality. We like to like also always like try like to keep it playing when we are like making a play or stuff, but we are always like so physical. And Trop is so good and it's so hard like to stop. And when Trop have one card that like she will be like isolated in one side of the field and she will
Yeah.
just like start running like through you. So you kind of have like two options, like just like open up like for her like just to keep and having like that free shot over like over there into the deep space, or you close your eyes and just like stare in the place that you are. And that was what happened over there. Like we were like, I just saw her coming, and I was like, I have two options: open up, and she will have like that free one, or like close my eyes. And that was like a big hit. That was like that was
You
like
close your eyes and just
Yeah, no, I know exactly the cut. It was a pull play, and it was just a full speed start. I remember that. But yeah,
that was funny. And then we were like super like hit it up, and then like Trey was like super good. Like let's take a breath. Let's take a big breath, and then after that we just like laugh and just like get back to the game. But I mean that's the stuff that will happen and
Yeah. On our first break here with Unmarked to talk about our new service, Patreon.
we're gonna offer 3 tiers so you can see some behind the scenes actions, bloopers, and other content from myself and my co-host Kai.
Get excited and get into it because this is a sick way you can help support us and also see some behind the scenes information.
Our Patreon page can be found in our Instagram account. And now let's get back to the action. Do you think your generation of those players have another good crack or two against the U.S.? I know the U.S.-Colombian women's game is very tight. You know, how are y'all feeling? You know, a couple more shots at them?
And I think when you finish in Australia, you are like, fuck, 4 years? That looks like
I know.
far. But now that we are like kind of in the middle, kind of in the middle, 2 years, I will be like, yeah, we have a shot. Like, and we can, and from that team, we had a really good players. But I think like frisbee in Colombia right now, like them is like a little bit more distributed. and like there is like a lot of players that are so talented from different teams that I don't know if like people didn't like they didn't try out or they went like to another like they were like to mix team or something. But I think like this year, like in 2 years, like the women, I think there were going to be more people like to try out for that tournament, and we will be able to also like bring like a really strong team. I mean, we had some people that are far, but we need to get them back. Like Manji is living in Malta. She's like moved to Malta. Capi is in Boston, but I know that we all want this so bad. So I think like people like will come back and yeah. For example, like people from Macana, like we have a lot of like good people that they didn't try out, and they didn't were part of that will yeah will help a lot. So I'm excited. And those process always like get me so excited and motivated like to work and all of that.
Yeah. Are there some up and comers too? Like, I mean, you're talking about a lot of the players that people know already. Are there some people that you think are going to be the next big names in Colombian frisbee?
Yeah, I mean, there is one that I don't think like she gets like enough like I don't know how to say that, but she's super good. Yeah, big credit. Or she haven't compete like in a big frisbee tournament that much, which is Mapa Santos. Mapa is so good. She's really good. We have some Jessicas. One Jessica Grajales that she was in Australia. Jessica Vera is in Macana. She's like super good. She's like a CrossFit coach and she practices. So she's like she's tough. She's strong and she's like understand the game really well. And there is another one, Marianita from Reo. Yeah, there is like a lot of like good like players and different teams. I'm probably forgetting like some people from Mambu too. But yeah, I'm excited like for that generation, and I hope like people try out. I think that's the hard part from those process. Like people just like there are a lot of like good people. We have a lot of like good people in different like regions of Colombia, Ibagué, Cali, Manizales, but people like don't try out, or so it's like
really?
yeah, like, it's a big distance. So I really hope like we can get a better like recruitment like plan for 2 years and all in to do that, like to be able like to get people like to try out and get a good team, because I know it's a lot of talent and I know that there's a big talent in Colombia. Just need to get it together.
Yeah. I mean, it's together, but just one a little more push.
Yeah, let's play together.
Yeah, but yeah, and then one last kind of question here. I know me and Kai were talking about it before you came on, before we head to the game section. Yeah, we noticed a couple years ago the Cardenas brand came out. Can you talk a little bit about creating that with Vale and what it is, what's the vision and the design process behind it? It looks amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I study marketing, Vale is studying business administration, and so we were like, since I started studying, I was like, okay, I would like to create a brand. Like in the beginning, was like I want like to create a frisbee brand, and then I just like get like deep into like what I would really like and what we would really like, something that we will feel motivated to do, and we really like to get like new clothing or like different style, like to wear stuff, like to go to a party and like think about the outfit and like think about like and go to a tournament and think, okay, what is the t-shirt that I'm gonna wear after that? Like we like to have different stuff. So we were like, okay, we want to create something that are like aligns with what we would like to wear, like basically like create like the clothes that we want like to wear. And so frisbee was like, okay, we don't want like something like fully like related to frisbee. We don't want like to have like ultimate frisbee and a layout catch. You know, like we want also like people that people can also like wanna go like out and they can wear like the t-shirt, or wanna like go to hang out and they can like just like have like a clean t-shirt like to, or like a hoodie and stuff that they would like to wear. So like we like start envisioning, and we were like in the beginning like we get like some printing t-shirt and start doing it, and then we got a partner, a friend partner, we call it partner, but it's one of our closer friend, Cami Botero. Her family has a big like clothing women's brand, like for women. So she have like the experience, the structure, and the tools like to create like new patterns or get the providers that we need and help us how to run this, because it's also we don't know how to run this, how to manage all of that. So we started that going into 2023 was like the first collection that we did. It was like we wanted like to start in that design. We want a design that will like describe or like being close of like what is each one, like who are ballet and who I am. So like we have like two different. I'm gonna show you. Probably you're gonna be able like to pop up the
we can.
So we got these two. Okay, so we got this collection. I don't know. So it was basically.
Oh, sweet.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
So we have. I like showing you, but since that, so we have like some like hoodies, like oversized, but it was like this design was like, okay, I'm like I'm like love life. I love like like colors and stuff, and being colorful in the way that I think, the way that I like practice. And so we get a friend that used to play Ultimate like to design them, and we also got Ballet's one. I love Ballet's one too a lot. This one is so cool.
So you each took like one route. You each kind of did one. Oh wow.
You're not able to see that one because it's wide.
Yeah.
Okay, and the one the ballet has, she has like these two fingers, and I just like love the concept that it is. She's like when we were talking about the design and what we want to do, and she was like, yeah, I love like this like two finger, because it's like it can mean a lot of like the was also like it's a way that you throw flick, and that's her like she just like love like to throw flicks, and that's her signature throws, and I just like love that, even like being a little bit related like to frisbee. So that was the first collection, and we have been able like to create. Our goal is like for each big tournaments or big event, we can like create a collection. We are like still exploring about like the materials and the cuts that we had. This one that I have is one that we're gonna work for a Colombia one.
That's so fun.
And this one is it's a boxy fit, but I don't know if you're able to see me because it's no, I'm not gonna get into that share. But I was going to show you the cut. I really like the cut. It's a boxy fit, and we are also I don't know. I can say this. We are also like doing a personalized one for Pony. It's a really nice cut. It's really fresh. So that's also something that we want like to start doing. We want like to start like doing casual and like cool stuff for teams. Like we want like to do like you want a hoodie, you want a cool hoodie that maybe no be like super frisbee related, or do you want like a cool t-shirt that is for your team, but you can also like wear it outside. So we are like still moving there, and we have been able also like to work with brand, because it's like there is already like frisbee brands in the market, so we can just like we can like partner with them, and the frisbee related themes we can also like have like available stuff. But we don't have like to
Worry
yeah,
about
like to
all
figure
the
out
logistics.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like we're working with BC. That Adriana is amazing, and it's really nice like to work with them. We work with Tokai too. With Greatest, we have like the bags and we are hoping like to get new designs. So yeah, we are also like into that, being able like to do partnerships and collaboration with brands that are already in frisbee, but the lifestyle or the streetwear part is the one that we want to focus on, and that's what I would like to I would love like to grow. It's like I would love like you, Rowan and Kai, you can like wear our clothes and Chile, but I also like one like a friend of my brother that if they like the t-shirt, they can like wear
Doesn't
it
have to
and
be ultimate.
100%.
yeah. So that's the and we're gonna have this for the season, and so probably if people guys listening to this podcast and you're gonna see us in any tournaments, maybe not Paganello because now in time, but like after that you just text me and we will get you like some merch, and happy like to share that with the community and happy to receive feedback. Yeah, if your team wants any cool stuff, get to us and we can make it happen. And
that's smart. I think that's gonna do really well. So we will definitely put that out. And if you're listening, this is the year of the casual clothes, not just jerseys.
I need some of that so bad.
And okay, I need to get you some in Paganello. I won't have like from the new collection, but I still have some stuff.
I will never wash it. I will wear it every day.
I will get over there. Roman, are you going to Paganello too or not?
No, I'm doing clinics. I'm doing 3 clinics around Europe that weekend. I know, it's heartbreaking. They gave me a free Paganello pass too when we played Italy and Portugal. I know. Work comes first. Work comes first.
I know. Move those clinics. You're gonna run then.
Yeah.
Move the clinic.
That's true. Let's do it in Italy.
I know. It's hard. We tried to do one clinic last year in the beach, and it's so hard. I mean, it's so hard like to teach us stuff and mostly us that we were not like able like to. I mean, we don't play beach. Like we need to like to. So we are not like. I'm not gonna teach you stuff that beach is so different and there is definitely the movement that we use in frisbee. So we were like.
But they say on beach, it's like the Colombian style is like it's hard on beach because you like want to do long straight lines. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're still the best, but yeah, I know the poor lungs. But
stopping,
So
I know. Yeah, last year it was hard. Last year it was hard like to start playing on beach. But I'm training this year.
What about that? You have a beach tournament up north in Colombia on the coast. What's that famous city?
Santa Marta.
Is it Santa Marta? What am I thinking?
Yeah.
I can cut this part out too.
It's
like mega famous.
Hey Rowan, my team's looking for jerseys. Do you know anyone who can hook me up with a sweet deal?
Oh, funny you ask, Kai. I would love to help your team dress up this season. You know, a player-led, player-supported, scrappy underdog Evergreen is coming out of New England, and we'd love to work with you. You can get a little discount for listening to the Unmarked pod. Hit us up on Instagram at Evergreen Kits or reach out via email info@evergreenjerseys.com.
I'm gonna get you to design your perfect player for a WMP and an MMP. So basically, I'm going to go through a bunch of different categories, and you're going to give me the best player in your opinion in that category, okay? So like speed, hands, throwing, okay?
Damn.
And best MMP and WMP.
This is hard. This is going to be hard.
Okay.
You can also say pass if you need to, and we'll cut
that
out. I just say I'm probably just going to take a lot of time thinking. I just like sometimes take some time.
Okay. You can also try doing it whatever comes to your mind first. Whatever is the first person.
Okay.
That would be pretty fun. Okay.
Okay.
Starting off for speed, who are you taking?
I'm also really bad with the names, but if I can
That's
say
okay.
explain the
Yeah,
person,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's the one from. I'm also embarrassed to don't know a bunch of names, but she plays on Brood. She won. She's such a good defense. What's her name? What?
European or American?
Rose,
No, she's American. She's American. She had that crazy
Oh,
defense.
yes,
Yeah, that
Kelly
one.
Beezus.
Yeah. She's so fast. Matching out with her is just yeah, it's just gotta get around or cut the ankles way better because she's good.
Okay. Next category, hands. So like catching ability. It is
Bali
pretty
can
tough.
have Bali can have crazy stuff where she can just put the hands and get away with the frisbee, yeah, and being in high speed and just
Yeah.
Go
I
Vale.
missed her on
Okay.
an upline. I was playing with her one time
Uh-huh.
in France. I missed her on an upline, and then she just goes and second effort layout catch. It was incredible. But not you can't
Yeah.
use volley again.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh
you
no,
got
you
that.
didn't tell me that rule. You didn't tell me that rule. You
New
didn't.
rule, new rule.
No. Cut. I will leave out to be the trier.
Okay,
I will
throws.
leave
So the
out.
next one is throws.
Ballet.
Yeah, well, okay. All right, we'll give you two. We'll give you two.
Por favor.
No problem. Okay, fourth one here. We're going for hucks. Probably also.
How's different than trying?
Okay, yeah. I mean, okay. We'll do it two different categories: shorter throws, give goes, break throws, and then hucks. Like
Okay, short throws, left cam.
yeah.
And I'm gonna put left over there also in the give and go. That's another category.
Yeah.
And long throws, ballet all day long.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Defense.
The best defense. That's a hard. That's a hard. Okay, it is in general, not for me, people that defend. 'Cause I have.
Could be your
it's really
opinion.
tight. It's really hard. I have. I have. Justin is really smart. Just
Yeah.
really well where to put the body.
Yeah.
And really to understand. I will go with Angela.
Okay. Solid.
Si,
And
si,
then
si.
next one, good idea to keep Claire Chastain because Frisbee IQ is next. Are you putting
Frisbee IQ for Claire all day.
All day.
long.
Okay, general athleticism. So like agility, jumping, general athleticism.
Knee is crazy jumping. Knee when it is crazy to be in the silent and just seeing her the way that she elevates. It's just so fun to watch.
Do you have a favorite? Is there a certain moment you're thinking of, or a certain time where you're just like, what?
I mean, we had so many in 2022 that we just call any air. She's just and there is also one. I think it was against Sixers in our semifinal, and it was we were coming back, and we were coming back. We had a really bad halftime, and she just have a crazy deep in there in a really important moment of the game. That just it is impossible not to feel pumped up after that moment.
Yeah.
I will go with Nate.
Next one is toughness. So I mean, I think you're definitely top in this category, but who else are you putting there, or who are you taking?
I will put Claire again if I know then I'm able to. I think Gina is really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then final one is arguably the most important. It's a clutch factor. Who can get it done? Universe points. Who has the best clutch ability? Do you know that?
That's hard. I'm not supposed to be in this category, right?
I mean, yeah,
I would put
I take,
myself.
yeah, no, stand on business. Yeah, that's awesome.
I know I'm gonna get it. I know. That's a nice
Yeah,
thought that I didn't have. It's like, in your important moment, I know that
yeah.
I'm gonna get it. And yeah, if
That's
not,
a
I will
scary
put
player.
also, yeah.
I do not want to play against that
I
player.
enjoy those moments a lot. It's very nice. I also love
Okay.
Lev. Lev is
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
in those
In those
moments.
moments.
She
Y'all
get
were
it
fun
done.
to watch. Y'all were fun to watch
Yeah.
together. So
That's sweet. Okay, well, thank you for playing the game, for building the player. We might make a
Hard.
post with your peak player on the social media or something. But that's
Come
it's
on.
awesome to hear.
that looks sweet. Yeah, welcome back, game 2. This one is rapid fire. So just gonna ask you 2 things, and I've listed them in Spanish, of course, for a little
Eso.
bit more rápidamente.
Es.
So I have 8 preguntitas, and
Ajá.
tienes 1 o 2 opciones y muy rápido, por favor.
Okay.
Okay.
O sea,
Listo.
2 puertas. 2 puertas.
Dos puertas, sí. 3 puertas en una
Okay,
vez.
okay.
Okay. Primero, ¿Coca-Cola o Pepsi?
Coca-Cola, toda la vida.
¿Messi o Ronaldo?
Messi, pero me decepcionó ese carechimba.
Okay. ¿Gatos o perros?
Gatos.
Dos, okay.
¿En
¿Quién te
serio?
marca
We have 2
mejor?
dogs, but I have
Yeah.
I have 2 cats before that. Yeah,
Okay.
gaticos.
¿Y cómo se llama tu gatito a la casa?
Tengo 2, Bad Bunny y Rosalía.
Excelente. Bad Bunny. ¿Quién te marca mejor en el mundo?
I think like big people, like for those one, like when I'm like coming back, like sometimes it's a little bit harder like to go around. So sometimes when if I know like set up my cuts really well, it's really like hard like to get around like clear and like drop, like go around. Those are it's also like hard in that like little space. And yeah, I will say
Esta
drop.
sección, pero
True.
no, nadie entiende en inglés en esta sección. No entendiste.
Yeah,
Es
sí,
verdad,
no,
es verdad. Qué pena, lo siento, mala
Ok,
mía.
falta uno, falta
Trop,
uno. Ok.
pero lo voy a decir ya en español. Trop,
Mejor.
las personas grandes a veces es un poco difícil, pues como que metérseles alrededor. Entonces si no se setea bien el corte, como que me cuesta mucho más como que ir alrededor de Trop o de Tozer.
Sí.
Y ya.
Perfecto.
Valeria.
Gracias.
Valeria me marca muy bien también.
Sí, todo bien.
En los-
Sí. Bici, carro o moto?
Moto.
Moto. J Balvin o Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny todavía.
La compañera de equipo más chistosa en todo el mundo.
Lisa Piquetly. La mejor. Es una chistosa.
Ok. Y la última, la predicción de WUCC por la división femenina. ¿Cómo va? ¿Cómo va Macana?
Vamos bien, vamos a ganar.
Claro.
Excelente, perfecto.
Estamos entrenando para, pues como, para darnos
¿Tienes
la...
any amigas de muchos equipos tienen, americanos? ¿Tienes amigos o no?
Tenemos 2 amigas gringas, Alika va a jugar con nosotros, Alika Johnson, y Alex Guy, también de Mori.
Ok. Perfecto.
Y ya el resto colombianas, tenemos varias amigas del resto del país, de equipos que no pasaron al mundial. Entonces tenemos varias rolas, también tenemos varias de, ¿cómo se llama? Pueblo Rico, sí, de Bucaramanga, Tenemos, sí. Yo con mi corazón, en mi corazón, vamos a quedar campeonas.
Vamos.
Eh,
Okay, well,
y qué rico una final contra Escándalo, contra Fury.
yeah.
It's all the same.
Otra vez.
Eh,
Okay, well, tiene dos fans aquí. Levka está jugando con su equipo.
no, ojalá, ojalá.
No
Creo
sé.
que va a jugar con Bruce. Creo que va a jugar con Bruce. Creo.
Oh,
No
sí.
sé.
Ooh. Okay.
I
well,
know.
Thank you so much. Kai closes it out with one final question every time, and then we are
Okay.
done. Kai, what you got?
All right, we ask this to every person we have on the podcast, and it's really beautiful to see and hear the different answers. But at the end of the pod, what does ultimately mean to you?
I mean, it is so much fun. I feel that we are so lucky that we can find a sport that we can have like so much fun. That there is a lot of like nice people in the community. And then like we have a community, and the community that we have and sharing frisbee is just like support groups that are really hard like to build. And there is like people that there is you just meet like so many like best friend and so many like friends forever in the sport. And so I think like that's like the part that I enjoy the most. Then like I have amazing friends and an amazing community that I can play together with, and that we can practice a sport, that we can challenge so many things of our life in the sport, that we have the feeling that we can be nervous, that we care about this, about like the sport, about the people that is around. But it's still a sport, you know. It's like at the end of the day, it's still a sport, but it's just like such a nice place that we can build and have fun and see the world in the way that we do it, with the skills that we're competitive high frisbee level, going to so many parts in the world, and to build like create new like memories, get to know new people. Just like every tournament, like I just like came back to Caimana. Before I arrived there, I was like a little bit nervous because like I don't know a lot of people. But then at the end, you just finish that. It's like I just ended with friends that I know that we're gonna be friends forever. You know, it's like that. Like stupid and little demons. Like I just like meet people that I really wish I can keep seeing in my life and sharing with them. So it's just, we are so lucky. At the end of the day, we are so lucky like to have like to experience that and to keep building the community that we have. It's really fun.
That was beautiful. Aww.
That was amazing.
All right, that wrapped up this episode of Unmarked. I hope you enjoyed, and if you do, go check out our Patreon and information on Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms. Any last thoughts, Rowan?
We love the player engagement that we've received so far. Keep it coming. DM us on Instagram. Send us an email to watchunmarked@gmail.com and let us continue interacting with y'all. Lastly, we'll catch you on the fields.